All right, everybody. Welcome to another round of PK Scramble here on Earthbound Super Series. My name is Temple. I'll be on commentary tonight, joined by Leslie Pro 04. Leslie, how's it going?
Tonight's going well. I already did one commentary elsewhere today, as well as another race, but as well as race another rando myself. But you know what? Day off from work, I might as well have a little bit of fun.
Gaming. All right, let's get this thing kicked off in the RTGG. There we go. So today we have Serra and Fred. Fred will be racing, and Serra, they'll both be doing, let's see, what's the flag set tonight? Max item level 140. Curses level 1. Oh, let's get the prediction going. Let's get all the fun stuff.
What really makes this fun and interesting is that the winner moves on, but the loser is eliminated.
Yes, an important fact of this race. This is an elimination match. So the loser goes home, tournament's over, winner will carry on. Hence the danger in the bracket.
Absolutely. Now, the teleport that we picked up from Buzz lost Underworld.
Okay. A little early Underworld action, that's one sank, I suppose. That's for you to figure out, chat, which one of us is which. Alright, heading into Liar's house. Gonna get another teleport here. Dalam, of course.
Dalam, that's a kid check. And a runner high five.
High five in the caves. Alright, I assume we'll go outside, get our meteorite item check. Buzz was lost on our world. I try to pay attention. Okay, there's 10 to crowd, so that's logical to go with Lost Underworld.
Absolutely, but Tend to Kraut could have another use if we get access to Belch Base.
We got Jeffrey. Always good to pick up another party member as soon as possible. Solo nest runs, no fun. Got a repel sandwich, ooh, and a magnum air gun. Not too bad of pickups here. Of course, with these flag settings, we will be seeing, better stuff earlier, basically. So that lines up.
Did we get a look at what item Jeff is holding?
I believe it's a Franklin badge. Judging from the
Won't
tracker.
help now, but it will help later.
Yep, hopefully in a couple ways. Help with Gygas, help with maybe a check in Happy. Does item level 140 make everything well? Sort of. It doesn't really mean that we're gonna get endgame stuff necessarily this early, but we will be seeing like better stuff. We'll probably be seeing, like Sank 2/3 type items this early, and then as we get further into the seed, we'll start seeing deeper logic items popping up. So it's basically, I think with this flag set, it is kind of beneficial to dive a little bit. Some flag sets, it's a little dangerous to dive. I'll try to jump ahead a little bit and find some stuff, but I think it's really good to do with this one if you can.
Pretty much neck and neck right here heading into the Frank's boss, which in this seed, that's Playground of Doom and Trillion Age Sprout. Nice when they're scaled.
Yeah, not so nasty. Especially Trill can get pretty gross, but we'll be okay here. By dive, I mean kind of, you know, work your way through logic without actually like finishing sanctuaries or anything. Like, just kind of jump ahead, try to find some stuff.
Serra having some horrendous luck with that
Yeah.
PK flash as Jeff got confused and Jeff took himself out while Fred got through the fight clean.
Tale of two different fights there for sure.
Tale of how RNG can swing violently.
Oh, I like that teleport beta in the pen there. That saves some probably about a couple seconds there at least. Smart move. I never thought to do that.
So this is going to lead to some divergence in our runners as Fred picked up the police badge, Sarah's talked to the rock, and that's a teleport to Tucson.
Looks like we are maybe eventually heading towards Happy Happy, it looks like. Looks like Sarah's holding off on that police badge. Yeah, actually, completely unnecessary. This could work out for Serra if Fred actually does go and fight the cops. But no, Fred's gonna go check out that teleport. I think that's definitely the heads up play. Let's go check the teleport first.
Definitely, no doubt. But then do you continue to fire spring? Or do you wait?
I'd personally wait, but I think there's an argument to be made for doing it now. Since you're already down here and you don't want to come back, you're already here, might as well do it. But no exit mice yet, so that's a little tough. Walking out of fire springs is a pain, even with the enemies running away. Ooh, some orange kid strats, okay. Not too shabby.
Bazooka? Okay.
That's on discount for sure. $200 for a bazooka. Yep, here we go. To Happy Happy. So we'll get some exit mice first. Oh, there was a lot of bills in there somewhere I missed.
Yeah, we got water bills fairly early, so this would
Oh.
open up 3 and another kid check.
Nice. Yeah, I completely missed that early on.
Personally, I prefer going to 3 because Peaceful Rest Valley is a slog, and having to walk to Happy Happy is not my idea of a good time. It would be a longer check for sure.
Yeah, going to get another party member is definitely good. Before taking the long trek to Happy Happy. I hope somebody orders a pizza.
I think we may be seeing a Peaceful Rest Valley out of Fred. This is interesting.
Yeah, I think there's an argument for this. You know, you've got one less party member. Some people are a little more comfortable with PRV. Plus, once you're there, you'll get the teleport, so I don't necessarily disagree with this line. And I think the point, I guess I should make my point clear about the one less party member. It's one less chance to get ganked without having, even if it's Paula, you could potentially have a couple party members following. Okay, nice, good moves from Fred.
Oh, absolutely.
Nice use of the obstacles. Those are the kinds of things that'll get you through PRV alive.
Chat does point at making another good point for going to Peaceful Rest Valley and Happy Happy. You have the Franklin badge. That allows you to take on the boss at the car painter spot.
Absolutely.
Otherwise, you'll just get teleported right back to where the blue cow is in vanilla.
Yeah, Girk makes another good point. Walk is likely required either way, so...
I have a feeling both plays are going to be required. Serra picks up Pooh. That'll be helpful.
Did Pooh have? Looks like zombie paper. So we're starting to get the goods here a little bit. Silver bracelet's pretty decent. Not game-changing, but some nice defense. So we're gonna drop that paper. We have Paula. Yep. She had an eraser.
Too bad that cell's not eraser shaped, because then it would get erased.
That would be convenient. Eraser in and of itself, not something you really want to see. Ooh, and those cultists.
Cultists are dealing a lot of damage.
Makes me think Happy Happy might be a little further into logic than... There we go, yeah, getting out of here.
He might be going back to Tucson for the cheaper revive, which would make sense, because hospitals tend to get expensive.
No, I guess there's the Dalam heal, but... It's kind of out of the way. Okay, Fred's gonna make a move towards Threed. What do we have here? Pack of bubblegum. No Winters
And
yet,
likely
so...
be a Winter's teleport in our future based off the items
Yeah.
we're seeing.
Makes sense, I could see that. Looks like Sarah's willing to make the move towards Happy Happy now. Not too much in the form of checks currently, so... Got a few in Happy Happy, might as well check it out. Curious what the gift boxes are in the HQ. I bet they're pretty good. But I could be completely wrong about that, it's just a hunch. Tele Alpha is faster, yes. Basically in any situation where you could teleport Alpha, that is objectively better. Teleport Beta. Beta is like, I think, 3 seconds longer, maybe 4.
The only trade-off is you don't need as much real estate to use it.
Yeah, and a lot of people gotten pretty good at turning their alpha into a beta, essentially, you know, rocking the D-pad enough that you just spin around in a circle. I'm not skilled enough to do that, but some people are. Nice green from Serra.
Yeah, that was a nice screen, but yeah, that would be nice to be able to do, but I'm good, but I'm not that good.
Yeah, that's one of those top tier strats for sure. Used quite a bit in vanilla glitchless. It's definitely a world record strat. If you can't, there's some pretty technical alphas in the glitchless run, and if you can't do them, you're not getting world record essentially. So.
Ooh, this is bold. Going right for Boogie Tent,
Nice.
which is Captain Strong, albeit a monstrous version.
Sarah going straight for HQ. Curious as well. Yep, a bracer, pretty good.
Uses a BBR, but gets it done.
Nice. Got the capsule, not as nice.
And our boss here is Clumsy Robot. How this robot got to master lightning, I don't know, but just the thought of it is kind of scary.
Robots wielding lightning. Yeah, that's the future I don't want to see.
He's shooting bottle rockets. Look out.
No paralyze, it looks like, so... Oh, nice. Not too shabby. Luckily, the scaling wasn't too bad on that one. Getting Paula.
Vanilla reward means we're gonna have a full party quickly on Serra's end.
That actually worked out pretty good for them. They didn't have to go to the cabin first. They just went straight to car painter and got that key. Saves a little bit of time. It's just a little bit of luck, a little bit of skill. Gonna do that check first. Yeah, we've seen some clumsy fights for sure. Ugh.
Now, the order of operations that Serra went in is Paula gonna have the still gets the pencil, the eraser anyway. Game answered my question before I could even ask it.
I think she just comes with it.
And that might be the laggiest teleport beta I've ever seen.
That's
She
a
just
lot on
passed
screen.
the eraser off to Ness, by the way.
Everdread. This is one I always forget about. I tend to like, you know, jump to other checks before even thinking about this one.
Ooh, crashing boom bang, that's a full powered attack.
Yeah, that's not a scaled back one. It's the real deal. Easy peasy.
It fought like the real deal, but Serra pulled through.
Haven't seen much in terms of curses really. Maybe I've missed some. I know some Suppormas have been floating around, but no double bosses. Nothing too. I've seen maybe, I guess, some butterflies, enemy butterflies, but ooh, that's a shop.
Oh my, that is some good stuff right there.
Expensive, good stuff. It's mostly endgame gear.
And chat pointing out what I saw was the heavy bazooka.
Oh yeah.
I'm pretty sure Sarah's going right back for it the moment they can afford that, because that is damage equivalent of a super bomb every turn, which is really hard to ignore.
Always good to know where one of those are, even if you can't afford it. It's one of those relief things. It's like, oh, okay, I can just go buy that at some point. Easy game. Alright, doing some sanctuaries. Finally, some boss battles. Oh, Fred's trying to do thunder strats on Clumsy. Ooh, yeah, that fight's pretty gross. I think Serra had the right move, which is trying to bash that out.
Yeah,
elemental
I have
damage.
to agree.
Yeah, Clumsy is not very good. For like using elemental damage and stuff. And yeah, Thunders, it's especially against one enemy. It's gonna be a tough hit. Basically, the chance for Thunder is 25% chance to hit per enemy. So if you've got 4, or even 3, it's a pretty good chance, but 1 is a pretty good chance you're not gonna see it. Unless you're Car Painter, then it happens every time.
The Sank boss was the department store spook. Sarah wraps that up for first Sank of the match, while Fred is doing Moo training. This is a teleport check.
I assume that was Sank 2, Lilliput here. I didn't see for sure, but I believe Fire Spring would be 1, but I've been wrong about that before. See a nice teleport alpha here. This is another one that a lot of people miss. Another one that's used in vanilla quite a bit. Just get through that fence.
And there's that Winter's teleport I was
nice.
suggesting.
Nice. Yeah, that was bound to come up eventually. We do have the eraser, so South Winters is actually... There's quite a bit going on there. And we have the pencil eraser, so we don't have to go through Brick Road, which is nice. Meteorite piece. Okay.
And the lady just gave Fred the meteorite piece for free. Pretty sure he said no because he didn't want it, but the lady's like, too bad.
Taking it. Okay, pendants in there too. Shops are good. Alright, so Fred's gonna make the move to Southern Winters. We're gonna see some Tessies. Very nice. Yeah, this was 1.
The Fire Spring was number 1, and it's Master Barf, so at the end of the fight... Master Barf's gonna transform into Shroom, so Pooh's not gonna flip out. Instead, Shroom or Master Barf. Yeah, these curses are confusing. Anyway, it's a boss win and a second Sank for Serra.
Smart move doing those 2 Sanks. That's probably the thought process was these are 2 exit mice sanctuaries, so get these out of the way while you have the 2. Some Tessie hype. Looks like Sarah's gonna get themselves a Winter's check. Carrot key yet, but maybe that's on the table. I believe that would be 4 Sanks. Did you find a carrot key, which we could find in South Winters here? And we do have access to Saturn Valley, so carrot key is pretty much go mode here.
This would be the jar of fly honey.
Yeah, fly honey would also do it. That's true. Ooh, those are tough spawns for Fred. Yeah. Ooh, nice spring
Those
though.
spawns were not going to allow for using teleport to get past, but he does get a green swirl out of it, so it worked out.
Alright. Sarah starting the Winter's Jersey journey. Jersey journey. Sarah has done a couple Sanks. Fred hasn't done any, so about even
I think
here.
what's thrown Fred off at this point is the unfortunate death to Clumsy Robot,
Yep.
where he just could not get anything to hit with Thunder. It was just, I swear, it was like Jason Tatum's 0 for 8 shooting threes the other night because he missed 8 straight thunders, according to chat.
Yeah, that was a tough fight. Oh, a crystal charm. Some speed.
That's nice for Jeff when it comes to using bottle rockets.
Yeah, a little twofer on that one. Fred thought he was in the clear, but the Mr. Batty was lurking up top.
Was able to save it to avoid getting a red swirl.
All right, once again, oh, we've got some cursed movement there. Nice. But yeah, once again, this item check here in the lab, either jar of fly honey or a carrot key is go mode. We may not have to go back for clumsy, that's true. Oh, there's the carrot key.
Well, if you're going to do Force Sank and Guy, I guess you'd have to, because Paula has prey. Just saying.
Luckily, Stonehenge isn't required. It's kind of nice. Sank 3.
This is number 3, and the boss is... We've got ourselves a Mondo Mole.
Not sure if we've learned paralysis, but that would be useful here against Mondo Mole.
Absolutely.
Mondo's gonna be pretty beefy at Sank 3. Feeling.
And it's flashing.
Yeah. Oh, gotta auto fight heals. And oh, okay, nice, got through. Not terrible.
That can be a tough fight, especially because Mono Mole has a number of PSI resistances to both fire and freeze, but is weak to paralysis, which does make the fight a lot easier. You don't have to deal with its physical prowess. But that puts Fred on the board.
Sank on the board. Third strongest sanctuary, true. I've always kind of thought that Mondo was like a escaped third strongest. Looks like Fred's gonna go for Stonehenge here. Interesting.
I don't object to this play personally because now Fred can go through an abbreviated version of the dungeon, excellent flag by the way, and possibly get some good gear without, well, this may be a play for 5 in Magic Camp for all I know.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Maybe he's making a push for 5, no Gygus. But the, yeah, it's a good point as well, is that there could be some pretty good stuff in here since it's past 4 Sank logic. Jeez, power shields. That's no fun.
Oh, agreed.
I've definitely done some curse seeds where it seemed like every enemy had a power shield. It was infuriating. Go to jam that auto fight and you're just dead.
Yeah, that's quite frustrating. And that's a Cloak of Kings, so that's equipment for Pooh.
Cloak and a bracer.
Did get a green swirl in the Starman Super, so was able to run away.
Easy cheese on those Starmen. Hey, what's up, Crimson? Missed a pretty zoomy seed. Not the zoomiest, but pretty much in go mode here.
It's what Fred and others would call Schrodinger, which is go mode until you're not. I think the term I was looking for is no mode. We know where the things are.
Yeah.
And I think with that carrot key, Serra just hit Forsank and Gygus go mode.
Yep. Oh, what's our meme? Bears zoomies. It has some zoomy bears.
Yeah, the bear definitely had the zoomies in this seed.
Death Ray. Definitely some good stuff here in Stonehenge. Good call on the good stuff. Do no paralysis. Then it's just auto fight. Ooh,
Carbon dog.
that's no fun. I guess that's part of the gamble. Okay, phase 1, not so bad, but this could be a phase 3 or 4 dog with curses.
Makes sense to use PSI moves here. Oh, that was just the usual 2-phase doggo.
Wow. Not scary at all. It's like opposite of cursed.
That's more blessed than anything else.
That was a blessed doggo for sure. Ooh, talisman ribbon. Getting some stuff here. UFO engine, that's just Summers. Which is a teleport. No, Tiny Ruby. We have for open
and
teleports.
There's another teleport check you can get from going to Stoic Club, which takes about a minute.
Yeah. What are we even looking for here? I guess we could get Saturn Valley. Foreside. There's a few things still on the board. Finally got that good stuff vendor, Heavy Zuka, Gaia Beam, DPS Jeff.
Jeez, Jeff is just loaded up to literally go all out on whatever enemies that Serra's party could face. Well, except for the enemy of NPCs getting in the way. Can't help you with that one. Not even in Dragon Warrior.
Serra with some really interesting checks. Going and checking Paula's mom. And had a bag of Dragonite. That was a big payoff.
Absolutely. I mean, don't get me wrong, the hand-aid in the vanilla game is a good payoff for one-time use, but bag of Dragonite can put an enemy away.
Yeah, call that an upgrade. And that's another, I would have never thought to go in there and check Paul's mom for something like that.
Wow, nice moves by Fred to get around the Mr. Batty on the overworld.
Yeah, swirls definitely are a mystery. They really are one of those things where it's like sometimes they just make no sense whatsoever, and that's just the way it is.
Yep.
Rain pendant. Woo. That's like as good as it gets in Forsank, except when the max item level is 140.
Mini bar.
Easy little boss. This little guy. All right, so I imagine we'll see Serra go for Gygus. It doesn't look like we have easy access to 5 here, unless I don't even there's not even any teleport location that would really be quick. So I do think with this seed, Forsank is faster, just because it seems like access to 5 is going to take a little work. We have some really good gear. Rain Pendant, Franklin Badge, Heavy Bazooka.
Oh, that's interesting. That one NPC that usually moves out of the way on Fred's side moved a second tile over.
Yeah, it's a
Never
little...
seen that before.
Yeah, Fred actually found that bug a couple weeks ago. I just happened to be lurking his stream, and yeah, I guess if you talk to them twice, it'll just like keep going further right. He had like 5 of them halfway off the screen. It was pretty funny.
I hope somebody clipped that. Oh, clumsy robot is paralyzed. This will be a slam
GG.
dunk for Fred.
No problemo. So the pathing here for Sarah is going to be through Threed Cave. We're going to go through Belch Base. Get up into Saturn Valley. Do the Forsank at Milky Well. Then head to Gygus through Saturn Valley. Got our meteorite piece. We got Paula. Ooh, we got weird trash can movement that's definitely causing red swirls.
Yeah, that smelly ghost definitely has the zoomies. And the usual meme from Fred. Son of a monkey.
Wow, this is a very red graveyard. Easy enemies. Oh, there's a lot of enemies. Wow. Sheesh. Get me out of here. Has some curse movement. Good stuff.
This will be a quick underworld for Fred.
Moonbeam gun. If only we didn't already have a Gaia beam.
Agreed, because that would have been a stellar pickup.
Yeah. Sarah getting greedy, trying to push the greens, gets red instead.
I don't know. Last I knew, Oscar was a grouch. That's a Manny Manny statue.
Certainly is better than the alternative.
Yes. Magnet Omega and Heavy Bazooka doing a lot of work on Sarah's end.
Yeah, some decent stuff here. Yep, bag of Dragonite. This is all pretty late in Forsank logic, so any gift boxes here, pretty solid. Getting noodles and okay, we're going straight to Saturn Valley. Wonder. So we'll take a teleport check. Maybe get some items. Roaches are pretty nasty.
Yeah, they tend to be nasty in real life as well.
Yeah. It's the cursed menu flavor. Reminds me of
Yep.
the Virtual Boy.
Yeah, that's definitely where that would be from.
Ooh, Magic Camp bet. I don't mind it. Yes, I'm that old. I remember the Virtual Boy. We're
Yeah, that was definitely a thing.
strapping my goggles into that thing in Blockbuster and playing Mario Tennis.
Looks like if Serra sells some stuff, they'll be able to get star pendants at this shop.
Star pendants, wow.
If you're gonna go for Gygus, you definitely want at least one party member with a star pendant at optimum.
I mean, Star Pendant Franklin badge is just GG, straight up. We already have a rain pendant. Yeah, I think Googie is quite free with the items we have here. $7,000 Star Pendant. It's a little expensive. Even for Earthbound. But Sarah got the cash to stash. So it looks like that was part of the plan here. Sarah, once again, a pro at reading logic and what items could be decided before I go through Belch Base and Milky Well. Let's go into Saturn Valley. Let's buy some stuff. And sure enough, huge payoff. What do we got here? Maybe a check just to see if we go for 5. Ugh. Rolled.
That teleport location, which was absolutely useless.
Oh, Sarah's actually okay. Already done for. I'm silly. Sarah's already in go mode. I'm just dumb. We got Lilliput, Pink Cloud, Fire Springs, Rainy Circle.
Yep, those were the 4 we had access to in this seed. And getting a 5th, I don't see it. Not easily. So this is definitely a 4 in Gygus, which Serra definitely has the inside track on, not just from time, but from items, namely getting the heavy bazooka.
For some reason, I thought we already had a jar of fly honey. That is not correct. LDX, nice. Yeah, I think this Gygus fight should be pretty easy considering the gear we have. Heavy bazooka, pendants, Franklin badge.
It's a nice and quick thunder and storm for Fred, but Sarah's at Gygus, who is the assistant.
What's it gonna be?
Titanic Ant. That's interesting.
Not terrible. pretty susceptible to freeze. Paula's actually above 100 on health. That's a bonus. Oh, we got a BBR still.
Puts it to use and finishes phase 1 just like that. Now, with these curse flags, the role that Titanic Ant plays isn't over yet.
Yeah, there's some pretty funny Gygus curses that can happen. We'll see some happen. Dragonite's everywhere. Rip Jeff. Every party member had a Dragonite. Nice. Yeah, Star Pennant just shutting it down. Paula basically unkillable at this point. We're gonna heal anyway, but there's not much that can take her down. It would take an incredibly bad string of luck. Ooh, and we know Brain Shock. Even easier. I wasn't sure if we had it, so I didn't want to mention it. Yeah, just add Brain Shock to the pile of things, making this fight super easy. Uh-oh.
Spore bomb.
Not the worst thing that could happen, to be honest.
Yeah, if that had happened, if that had happened earlier, that could have been extremely problematic.
Yeah.
But happening here, you're gonna have to try harder than that, Titanic Ant. Because you didn't think that that was going to work now, did you?
The emote makes it even better.
Only a couple prayers left. Apologies for the bitrate because there is no stream strength that can handle the ending to Earthbound.
I guess his true power. That's a GG.
Anyway, that's a GG. Get your GGs in chat for Serra, who appears to be moving through, barring something crazy happening.
Bear zoomies, bear homies. Yeah, Serra, a tough opponent. I've raced Serra many times and lost most of the time. Yeah, formidable Scramble opponent.
I've raced Fred a number of times in a number of different randomizers. He's a gamer. He definitely brings it no matter what game it is.
Oh, definitely. Fred's first foray into the Scramble tourney, so definitely happy to have him.
Yeah, same here. I also made my first foray. He qualified, I didn't. I think that says all that needs to be said there. It's official. Serra has finished with an official time of 48 minutes, 54 seconds.
Zoomy indeed, sub 50. All right, I guess Fred also gonna go for 4 here. I really don't see any reason to go for 5. So much good stuff.
Yeah, 5's just a little too far out of the way. Magic Cake was a teleport to Summers. Yep, that was worthless.
Dang. So Magic Cake was to Summers, and Star Master in Saturn Valley was to Saturn Valley, so that's pretty gross.
Seems like the back 4 were pretty far back in the logic. You really had to do a lot for a fifth sank here,
Yeah.
so 4 and Gygus was definitely the way to go here.
I was like, I kind of had a feeling towards the end of logic there, like this 5 feels really far away, and sure enough, as we've seen it, credits, it was pretty deep. But luckily, is with max item level 140, we ended up with the goods. Ooh. Serra is tuning into stream. Switch over to Fred's audio. No echoes. Did end up with a couple repel witches, so that's nice. Especially after last week's settings.
Yeah, for sure. We'll take the repel witches after not having them last week.
And what you got till it's gone.
Ain't that the truth?
The IGT for Serra 4753. About lines up. 1 death, I think. Is that what those? Wow, I never knew what those lyrics were.
That's what they were.
Let's see, who is Serra going up against next? Oh. Covered up Fred.
Whoops.
Covered up Fred with the bracket. Let's see. Serra will face winner of, looks like, Javinator and Unknown. If I'm reading the bracket correctly. Shatif.
And that match is scheduled for a late night matchup on March 9th at 11 p.m. Eastern. And I believe that's going to be the last match of this round.
Oh wow, Serra, just, I didn't know you could break out of bounds that easily. That's pretty funny. But yeah, that race will be, I think, was that Thursday night?
Yeah, late night Thursday.
Moving on to the next round. Fresh set of flags. Wow, this is a good glitch.
I heard they had to blink and Fred's on phase 2.
Argonites for all. Oh, except Jeff.
True, too.
Shame. Shame, really. Serra was doing some research. Stairs get pretty broken in Scramble, it turns out. They're broken in vanilla too, obviously, but Serra must have discovered this while testing broken stairs things in Scramble. Looks like
Makes me wonder. Are the stairs also broken in Ancient Cave, or are those more fixed? Just out of curiosity.
I imagine they're still broken. Probably do some breaking things in Ancient Cave yet. You're just in the endless forest of Tucson, I guess.
That's a new spin on the term Lost Woods.
Yeah, I was thinking the same. This is a new Lost Woods. Scrolling. Ooh, now we're in Fourside. There's that mushroomization from Titanic Ant. Definitely could get much worse than that. I've seen the boss will add phases or like another phase. It'll unequip all your pendants. There's some pretty nasty curses. Gygus, but
I believe Fred tried to get rid of the mushroom by using a cup of life noodles. That has no effect.
Fortunately, that doesn't work. There isn't anything other than the specific mushroom takers that will deal with that. I guess pink pools will do it. Don't believe revives will do it. Or like, you know, the machines.
They definitely won't. But unless if the party member gets knocked out and then revived, then it's gone.
So Fred's gonna close this one out. We get a sub-hour here.
Looks like it.
GG Fred. Well done.
Heck of a way to go out on a sub-hour.
Yeah, not bad at all. I believe we'll probably slip in under an hour here after
Yeah, mash through the text, go through the glitchy cutscene that this is, and yeah, that'll do it.
This part takes forever. Serra has become freed of the out of bounds. Going right back to it.
And fcoughlin is finished with an official time of 58 minutes 52 seconds. Great race, great run from both runners. It's just that Serra had a bit better of not only the routing, but the RNG.
It definitely got a bit better of the end of the RNG. And yeah, the routing was just really good. Really heads up item checks. Yeah, all around solid run from Serra. And great run from Fred as well. Once again, happy to have him in the tourney. Sad to see him go, but definitely happy to have him on these first few rounds. And
Yeah, for sure. Do want to see if the runners want to pop in for an interview for some words.
yeah, runner saying fifth was a bit behind Stonehenge.
Yeah, you basically had to UFO Tiny Ruby. It looked like a long, convoluted mess, and I couldn't follow it.
Oh yeah, Stonehenge was the UFO. Yes, we could have ended up with some teleports. Or no, because we saw that Summer's teleport was just back to Summer's anyway, so not sure what was going on there.
Yeah, every so often you think the game's gonna give you something new, but the randomizer says, "Nope, we're just gonna give you one you already had, and you're just gonna like it." Not.
We did have Tiny Ruby, that's true. That showed up somewhere in the beginning. I forgot we had that. So it's likely it was that direction. Yeah, looks like that's gonna do it. No post-race interview, it would appear.
Great run from both runners. And both runners are being very cool in the race room. Definitely give them both a follow. They put on a fantastic job. Serra, I am bad at naming things, and fcoughlin, who also created a couple of other randomizers out there, namely the Zelda 1 randomizer and the Super Mario Bros. 3 randomizer. And also feel free to give myself and Temple, our commentator and restreamer tonight, a follow if you feel so inclined. And thank you, chat, for taking time out of your day, night, whatever time it is to spend with us, because this helped make it a lot of fun.
Appreciate